Hi there, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. My name is Maria Therese, and I'm going to take you through this beautiful morning yoga session where we will be focusing on our lower back and our hips. And we will be doing both easy movements, easy flows, together with deeper stretches in order to really create space and to create softness in our hips and our lower back. And if you haven't already done so, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. But for now, let's get to it. And we will start our practice by laying down on our mats. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. And your hands are going to be straight out. I have a window here, so I'll just leave mine a bit bent, but if you have the space, just keep your arms straight. So we're going to start warming up our hips and our lower back. So place the sole of your feet on the ground. Maybe you spend a few seconds here to really feel the ground underneath you, make that connection. Feel how the ground is there to support you, to lift you up, and how gravity is there to keep you down. This beautiful power that are keeping your body safe in this moment. And now I want you to start with taking a deep breath in and breathe out. And the next time you breathe in, you're gonna move your knees towards the right. And as you do so, gently push your left foot towards the ground. And as you breathe out, you're gonna move back, knees pointing towards the sky. And as you breathe in, move towards the left. Your right foot pushes gently towards the ground. And breathe out, move back up. Breathe in, move back. Push your left foot down. And breathe out, move back up. Breathe in, move to the left. Push your right foot down and move back up. Breathe out. Now let your breath lead your movement. Maybe my pace isn't right for you, so just do your own thing here. Do what's right for you in this moment. And one more time on each side. And the next time you breathe out, you're going to stay here with knees pointing up towards the sky. We're getting into our first pose, our first stretching pose. So you're going to place your left foot on top of your right knee. I love to spend a few seconds here just to let my hips, my body get used to this position. And if you feel that this is enough for you, that you're feeling the stretch already, it's fine, just stay here. If you want to go deeper, you can grab your right leg And you always have the option, if you want to go even deeper, you can grab your right shin or your right knee. But for the muscles and for our connective tissues to really let go, it's so important that we're able to relax, that we're not laying like this. It's no good, so then it's better to adjust, to release a bit, so you're able to breathe properly, to relax your shoulders, your neck, so your muscles, your connective tissues can let go, can soften in their own time. Now slowly release. Place your left, no, your right foot down if it's not already there. And slowly place the sole of your left foot next to your right. Let's once again move our knees from side to side just a few times to get the flow back in our left hip. Feels so good after being in a deep stretch like the one we've just been in. At least I think so. It's my opinion. If you really disagree, please let me know in the comments. Okay, let's get ready to stretch our right hip. So again, knees pointing towards the sky. Place your right foot on top of your left knee. Spend a few seconds here to get used to this position. And maybe you stay here, or maybe you want to go deeper and grab your left leg, your left thigh, or your left knee. Let your neck relax as much as possible, your shoulders. All the strength we really want to use is in our hands, in our arms. We want our right hip to relax as much as possible. Now, dear friends, let's release. Place the sole of your left foot on your mat. Let your right foot follow. Okay, and now we're gonna meet in a seated position. And we're gonna do butterfly pose. So if you struggle with keeping your back straight, please feel free to use a book or a yoga block or a folded blanket. This will help you keeping your back straight. And what we want here is that we want the sole of our feet to be together. And we don't want our heels to be too close to our inner thighs. We want to have some distance here. We want to make kind of a diamond shape. It's so great to create space in our hips. So once again, dear friends, let's sit up with a straight back, with a tall back. Tilt your pelvis forward so you're not sitting like this. And when you're ready, let's take a deep breath in, reach our hands up towards the beautiful sky above us. And as you breathe out, you're going to fall down with a straight back. So maybe you stay here, that's totally fine. Maybe you move further down. Place your hands where you want them to be. Maybe it's on your ankles. Maybe let them rest to remind yourself that we don't want to push ourselves down. We want gravity to do the work. And slowly move out, move back up. Remove your book or your yoga block if you used one. We're gonna meet in a tabletop position. And we're gonna place our left foot on the front of our mat. Maybe you look over your right shoulder to make sure that your right leg is straight as possible. Make sure that you have some space here because we're gonna move. We're gonna do hip-hamstring pulsation. Let's take a deep breath in, lift your chest, lift your heart. And as you breathe out, slowly straighten your left leg. Move your hands back if you need to. You can also stay here. And breathe in, we move back, lift our chest. And breathe out, straighten your left leg. Now let your movement follow your own breath, dear friend. As you move forward, really notice and lift yourself up so you can feel this beautiful stretch in the front of your hip, in your hip flexor. And as you breathe out, muscles in the back of your leg really get a beautiful stretch. And the next time you breathe in, stay here. Place your left knee next to your right. And move your right foot to the front of your mat. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in. Once again, dear friends, lift your chest, lift your heart. And breathe out slowly, straighten your right leg. And the next time you breathe in, you're gonna stay here. Place your right knee next to your left. And now we're gonna take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we're gonna peel up to downward facing dog. Step out tension here in your legs. Tension that can also be in your lower back. Our hamstrings, our lower back, our hips are all so connected. And the next time you breathe in, I want you to lift your left foot up and back and try to slide your left knee forward to the front of your mat. Let your right leg be straight out behind you. And maybe try and see if you can move your left knee towards the left. If that feels uncomfortable for your knee, please feel free to move it towards the center. So just spend a couple seconds here to find a position that is good for your body today. And when you're ready, you can stay here if you like. If you want to move further down, if you want to go deeper into this stretch, you can move down on your elbows or all the way down. And now slowly get ready to move out of this pose. Use the strength in your arms, your hands to slowly lift you up. We're gonna meet in downward facing dog once again. So do it in your own pace. Maybe you place your left knee next to your right, or maybe you just move straight up. It is so good to get the flow back in our hips after being in this really deep stretching pose for our hips. And on your next inhale, lift your right foot up. Maybe you let your right knee slide all the way up to the top of your mat. Maybe you need to lower your knee before you do that. That's okay. And once again, let your leg behind you be straight as possible. Adjust your knee if you need to. And maybe you stay here. Maybe you move down on your elbows. Or maybe you let your forehead rest on your hands or all the way down on your yoga mat. And now, dear friends, let's move back up slowly. And in your own time, move to downward facing dog, just to get the flow back in your right hip. And now place both of your knees on the ground. Let's meet in a seated position. And thank you so much for joining me today, for visiting my channel. Dear friends, thank you so much. I wish you nothing but the best. Namaste.